All right, you guys, first one out was detox, followed by mucoid plaque cleanse. So right off the bat, we're not fucking around, okay? Again, I just said this in my last reading, move your body. This is for spiritual protection as well. Your frequency needs to be raised. And again, guys, obviously, like when you're targeted for entertainment purposes only, your frequency is being purposely lowered, right? So it's almost like we have to work double as hard to just stay afloat energetically and in the physical and financial. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, because all these evil forces, right? Sage and Palo Santo for your space, right? Black walnut is something I actually found in drops at a natural grocery store. Phenomenal anti-parasitic, okay? I actually put the black walnut drops right in my mucoid plaque cleanse. I'm going to send all of this information to you, but when I see branch out in the produce aisle, your body needs more fruit. And again, for not only health purposes, but frequency purposes, right? Trees assist with clearing negative energy. So this person is being very spiritually attacked. And again, I say that demons show up as parasites in the 3D. And there is a parasitic infection that needs to be handled. Because again, they're going to go for the gut. Ginger, phenomenal for the gut, also speeds up digestion. Okay, when we start doing anti-parasitics, and when it's to this point, we want to make sure we incorporate some pineapple and cucumber for the colon, because there's a lot that needs to come out, right? And it's like, dude, just look at this fucking row, okay? Orange candle, this is significant to let you know that you will receive justice. I actually have one lit right here. And I was actually at the dollar store the other day because I always talk about white candles for protection. And there was a gang stalker that was buying, she literally bought like 20 white candles. And I just mentioned how I like to have an orange one lit too sometimes just to bring justice. And before she left the store, the line was so long and she was like, I hope your orange candle brings you justice. And she just said it like a total C word. And I was like, okay, so we're going to need a spiritual cleanse from that fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And guys, liver fluke. So this is, again, the specific type of parasite. I actually just passed one of these myself. I'm so sorry for the TMI. Luke 8:17 is significant to this person, but this is also just, again, reassurance of the justice. The truth of your situation will be brought to the light. Okay, so it's looking like we have some darker energies on demon time that are trying to distract you, right? They're trying to lower your frequency. Salt the doors. This is just a supernatural, if you know, you know, but this is an indication of darker forces, right, that we can't see for entertainment purposes only. Oil of oregano, I would recommend to literally anybody. It's like black seed oil. It should honestly just be a staple in everybody's house. And then mucoid plaque, this is a different card, so confirmation on that. Okay, so you could definitely be experiencing some brain fog. This person did express just the, electronic harassment, frequency. L-tyrosine is a amino acid that helps with focus, so seeing that is what's indicating the brain fog, right? Could be from a tapeworm, absolutely. If you're not vegan already, this could just be something to look into. I mean, for me, I did it for health reasons and actually financial reasons because it's a lot cheaper to just eat vegetables and things like that. If the mucoid plaque cleanse is something that you would do, you'll find that once, stuff that's been stuck inside of you for decades finally comes out, it is easier to eat less, right? Because a lot of our cravings, all of our cravings are from parasites. And we want to make sure that when we see, because it's all over the board, right? So we have to stress a colon cleanse prior because it's like an emphasis on the buildup. And this is so many people, guys. Also, the cheapest parasite cleanse is to fast, right? Starve out the worms. And these are coming out again, so this is representing the damage to the gut, right? You might find that it's hard to digest dairy and gluten, right? Marshmallow root is phenomenal for your gut health. Could be something to look into. And the parasites are feeding off of heavy metals. Cilantro is great for flushing heavy metals, but it's almost like, obviously, since that's known, it's why cilantro is riddled with, again, pesticides, parasites, whatever they put all over it, you know? Shungite will protect you from EMF and also purifies your water. Motivational speeches over mainstream media. So this again is an emphasis on putting in more effort to raise your frequency because you are under spiritual attack. They are about to fuck around and find out though, okay? Clear out dust. So again, lower vibrational energies clinging to, and this isn't to say anybody's dirty, it's just any sort of dust or anything, it's just something, it needs to go, okay? Papaya, something's telling me we have papaya enzyme chewables that we take, and this is great to help break down food better, help you go to the bathroom better, right? Breath of light, so breath work would actually be phenomenal for just what's going on in your body right now. You could resonate with an alcoholic spiritual awakening, but this book is something that our friend wrote, and he offers phenomenal services. Okay, oil of oregano, clove, and rosemary. These are 3 separate, but I just said this in another reading, this is a triple threat for Alzheimer's. It's coming out that these are phenomenal for your brain, okay? Also taking care of our dental for our brain. So tongue scraper, absolutely first thing in the morning is great because there's good and bacteria in our mouth, right? And an emphasis on getting the bad bacteria out. Your poo shows your health. And again, that's something with a parasitic infection, you're going to notice just like uncomfortable textures. And that's also going to be your sign for gut issues too. Baking soda, you guys, is the cheapest, most wonderful thing to implement for overall, right? Oral health, helping you go to the bathroom, assisting with flushing parasites. You can literally get it at the dollar store, the grocery store, and even garlic. I get that garlic isn't really ideal to eat. I was going to say eating whole cloves because garlic is nature's antibiotic. But just when it comes to improving things, like these are things that I can personally say that I did as well. That's why they're in the deck. That's why I tell people about it, because it's just being in a position, intentionally put in a position to where people are making it hard to financially provide for yourself, but also remain healthy. It's like these are the things that really are so powerful and so cheap,